Welcome along to another episode of Good Luggage. Today's episode we're going to talk to you about exactly what do you need, I suppose the basics really, for carrying out a maintenance detail wash on a car. For this episode we're going to be using this 2016 Hyundai Tucson. You've probably seen it before in other videos, but it has been left to get fairly dirty now over the last while. Wheels, everything is filthy dirty, even under the arches and stuff like that. You'll see in there, hopefully it's all mikey dirty. Barrels, there's lots of muck and dirt everywhere. These are just recently new wheels. New tyres that have been put in the car as well, so you can see there's still a load of, obviously, the grease and whatever from the new tyres and stuff, so we're going to clean all that and make it just look nice again. There's lots of road grime everywhere, loads of traffic film, and you know, loads of cobwebs and probably flies and splatter and all sorts of stuff on that. So we're going to go through all the products that you'll need in order to carry out, I suppose, a quick, handy, easy maintenance detail or maintenance wash, whatever you want to put it. So this episode will comprise of 5 simple steps in order to be able to do it or carry out your detail, your maintenance wash or detail effectively. So step number 1. So step number 1 is wheels and tyres. We are going to use products, one for the tyres themselves is ADBL Tyre Rubber cleaner, and for the wheels then we use the Bilth Hamber Autowheel range then. Which has some fallout properties and stuff involved in that as well. So that's going to be for the alloys then. So start with the pre-rinse first, and then we get the products back onto the tyres then. Make sure to get right up and under there, because there's a lot of dirt that builds up in there. Including there, you see it. It's not so bad in this one, but on a car that hasn't had a wash in the past, this could be very dirty up there. So if you want to know more if you want to know more about the tyre and rubber cleaner, there's a video in the link in the description, one of those corners there, you can have a look at that. Yeah, so already the auto wheel is working with the dirt that's all over the wheel. You can see the purple or pink or red or whatever you want to call it. That's dealing with the iron fallout that may be in the wheels caused by the likes of the brake dust or fallout from the discs themselves as well. The tyre and rubber cleaner has not foamed up for some reason, but quite interesting now that I'm on this video as well. The tyre and foam, as I know it, would foam up normally but on the tyre, which it has done on this one. Now it didn't do that on the same as the front one, simply for the fact that I think it's probably because it's a new tyre or something. I'm not quite sure. Maybe there's a coating on it or it's clean already, so it just shows the effects of maybe having a coating on your wheel. as regards putting cleaners or deflecting the dirt and stuff like that. This tyre and rubber cleaner bonds to the tyre itself when it's dirty and gets rid of all the dirt, and you can see it foaming away and the foam is staying on it, and you can see all the other dirt and everything running down. So right, let's get washing then. Okay, following on from the wheels being step 1, step 2 now is going to be the pre-wash stage. Now for this pre-wash stage, then I'm going to be using a combination of citrus pre-wash along with a snow foam then from Bilt Hamber. This one is the Touch-less, I want to say, yeah. So it's working at a 4% ratio or PIO ratio. Again, the video can be up in the top corner of the screens, wherever it is, and that's what the recommendations are. So 2 pre-wash products, citrus pre-wash and Bilt Hamber Touch-less. So before spraying these onto the car, I actually like to do a manual pre-wash, I suppose, or a rinse as such, just to get all the hard dirt and stuff off it. Some say that it dilutes the products that you may be putting on afterwards. To me, I find that I get rid of all that dirt and crap and whatever it is, use the citrus pre-wash, get rid of all the bugs, bird etchings and all that sort of stuff, or help at least dissolve them a little bit, and then go across it with the snow foam then to get that extra little bit before you go into your contact wash then. The fact that it's sunny here as well today isn't going to help things, because you're going to have to work a lot more quicker so that the water and the pre-washing etc does not stay in the car and create watermarks then. I'd also say to you as well, watch the water behaviour on the car now as it is. Okay, so just keep an eye on that, the way it looks now at the minute, and we'll see what it's like afterwards then with the products that we're using. Time for citrus pre-wash and snow foam then. We're going to work nice and quickly. Pre-wash is going to go around all the lower parts of the car, and then we're going to snow foam the whole car then. So that's working away. It's possibly a good time, you have about 5 minutes or so for that to dwell. Now's a good time to get your shampoo and your buckets and all that sort of stuff ready for the contact washing then, once this is finished then. Now for this whole process I'm using the 2-bucket method. Well, in fact there's actually a difference. I'm actually using a 3-bucket method. I'm using one for the wheels because literally the dirt of the water comes out. So for the 2-bucket method, you have rinse and wash, or wash and rinse, whatever it is. Your solution goes into here, your shampoo goes into here, and then you use this obviously for rinsing your cloths or your mitts then afterwards. So the stuff we're going to use there today is Bilt Hamber Touch-on. So we're going to use it as a contact wash and see how we get on. As easy as that. Now, this stuff is really good. I like this one because it has crystalline hydrophobic treatment, so it's a bit of has a bit of hydrophobic activity in it, which after the wash is done and you're rinsing off, you'll see exactly what I mean. Also to note that this stuff is actually a low foaming product, so you shouldn't see much, I don't think, here. Whoops. There's a bit of suds. Oh, when it's going onto the car, it shouldn't be too foamy anyway. Something to note also, it's great because the sun has actually gone behind the clouds, so in order to get this yoke washed properly, or the stuff is staying on a little bit longer, it's not as hot, it's not direct sunlight. You know, the likes of a gazebo and stuff can also help if you do have one handy, so it stops the rain and stops the sun from coming down onto the car then, and you. The other good thing about the Bilt Hamber range as well is that it's actually, a lot of it is low foaming as well, so the stuff that you see on the ground there, that will actually dissipate quite quickly as well once you're finished, so you're not leaving a big trail of snow foam all over the ground as well. So just something to know. So now it's about 7 or 8 minutes or so since the snow foam was on, so you can see it kind of drying up a tiny little bit, so we want to get that pre-rinse or that wash off now straight away, and we go into our contact wash then. Now you can see the sun has come back out again, so again we have to work quickly again. So this is going to be step 3. So for this step we're going to use 2 mitts, one for the main body, one for the underneath or down low at the bottom of the carriage. Right, time to rinse. The sun is killing me now. Right. Step 3 complete. Step 4 now is going to be drying, and I'm going to go quick at this because I don't want it to dry in because the sun is beaming out in the skies now. So step 4 was the drying process. Was it? Step 4, wheels and arches, pre-rinse or pre-wash, contact wash or shampooing. So stage 4 was the drying stage, so that's now complete. The last stage then is your dressing stage. So depending on what products you want to use, it all depends on yourself. For me personally, I've just used the Touch-On, which has those hydrophobic properties in there. So I'm not actually going to dress the body, but I am going to dress the wheels then using Meguires Meguires Endurance Tire Gel. So there's so many other things that you could have done in order to create this maintenance washer to have done as well, you know, from using a brush while you're doing your snow foam stage, or even if you wanted to go and dress the likes of the plastic around the sides of the car. Now this car is in dire need of a full polish, so I'm not actually going any further with that. It's just literally giving the car a wash, bit of something on the panels in the sense of the hydrophobic Touch-On wash, and then a little bit of dress on the wheels just to tidy it up there a little bit. So all of the products, or most of the products at least, are available from my Patreons down below in the comment section, so if you want to click them up, you'll be able to get a 10% discount by using GL10 at the checkout then. If you like the video, please hit the like button, there's a subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell so you are notified every time I release a video, hoping it's trying to be every week anyway. So mostly detail related content, but with hoping to go into the more business aspects and how to start up a detailing business as well. Hit subscribe if you want to be notified of those videos then. Thanks very much for watching the video. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Final thing, only in Ireland, just packing away here, but it started to snow. So it's just been sunny and lovely for the last while, but now that's Ireland for you.